What would be the one piece of propaganda that you see deployed in defense of this policy? Like if there was the one core thing you could debunk, what would that be?
I think that there's a couple things. That it's all engineered by Hamas and everyone's a Hamas target. I mean, you look at documents that Ilan Pappé and other historians have provided from the Nakba and beyond about the prevention of infiltration law, that there was a shoot-to-kill order employed basically against quote-unquote infiltrators, which meant refugees who were expelled that wanted to return. So this policy has been in place for 70 years, Michael. It's just been morphed over time to justify now that, first it was infiltrators, now it's terrorists. So this whole mantra that, Hamas is this dangerous terrorist organization, therefore we have the right to just shoot to kill anyone who nears this partitioned, militarized fence, is shocking, because this has been a policy that extends far beyond Hamas and far beyond anything else. So that is first and foremost, and of course you just hear from the organizers themselves, the participants of the march themselves, and you look at just the wide swaths of the scores of civilians, victims, that we interview, a lot of them in the film, and you can tell firsthand they are not Hamas. They have nothing to do with Hamas. And so we're really honored to kind of amplify those voices. The second propaganda piece is that everyone who's participating in the march wants to go and kill Israelis. Again, I mean, hear from the organizers themselves that this was a symbolic action, and that it was basically just mounted to get international pressure, galvanize international pressure to draw attention to the fact that these people are still refugees 70 years later. And it was always supposed to be a peaceful action. And so to paint it like this, and I think Israel has this kind of habit where they just keep putting out like cartoon Hasbro cartoons, like, showing people holding like rocket launchers and giant like slingshots that look like boulders and stuff. And they're like, this is what, Palestinians or Hamas brings to a protest, and this is what Americans bring to a protest. It's like, first of all, like, why are you speaking specifically to an American audience? That's always curious to me. But it's just so easy to debunk. You just look at the footage, and we went through 12 hours of this footage, Michael, and we didn't see one weapon, and you can see that reflected in the UN report that, not one Israeli soldier was killed or seriously wounded, and only 4 claimed scratches from thrown rocks to really justify this ongoing massacre.
Absolutely. You just watched a Michael Brooks show video. Subscribe to get them all. Why wouldn't you? Don't be foolish. Click subscribe below and become a patron as well. Patreon.com/TMBS. Thanks, everybody.